Right, our beautiful bubble machine has died. It's the Bubble-tastic. And what's it got underneath here? I think it was bought in the works. But it's got RMS. Is that RMS International Europe? And we have a bit of corrosion down here, which I have cleaned up. Put fresh batteries in, but it's not going. So I'm going to open it up and see how it works. See what's broken, see if we can fix it. It seems to be a reservoir just in here where you pour your bubble mixture, and then there's a fan port here where the air is blown through these different shaped bubble wands, and that creates your bubbles. And it's quite effective. It was about £5, so pretty cheap. Good fun. Little switch on the top, but unfortunately.
Can I just come? Thank you.
But yeah, unfortunately it's stopped working, so let's see if we can get it back up and running. So time to open. Yeah, we've got a handle. We've got 6 screws, 2 at the top, 2 in the middle, 2 bottom. Let's rip it open, see what's inside. Right, we've got those screws out. Let's open it up. There's our battery connection. So that's still attached. That's a good thing at least. And here's our little fan mechanism. Switch at the top. And there's our little fan. So this must be a little motor and a fan.
It must be broken.
Yeah, it must be. Driving the airflow through the little vent here. And also the motor that's driving the bubble wand.
Ooh.
So let's... I mean, you can see it's crusty. That's rusty. But let's just see what's going on. We'll see if we can find out if the voltage is coming through to the switch.
And fix it!
And fix it ideally. Abs, what do you reckon?
Yes.
Should we try that?
Yeah, I'm looking after the screws.
Okay, yeah, you look after screws. Oh, look, there's a spider in here. He's gone in at some point.
He's dead.
He is dead. Oh dear.
Poor spider.
Poor Spide. But yeah, we'll get some batteries in. We'll see what's going on. Get this off here. Good to see what's inside here.
Maybe spider was too dead.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Maybe he couldn't breathe in water.
No, I mean the trouble is with this, it does leak a bit. So, I mean, you've got your little trough here, but I think
this is rusty.
that is rusty.
Yeah.
I think
I don't want to look after rusty things.
No, the bubble mixer does leak into here, and then it ends up being all over the place. So, but let's get this open. Let's see what's going on. What do you reckon, Abs?
Yay!
Right, I've loosened the screw at the top here, which I think is the only one holding it in. So I've had to pull the spindle off here. So there's our mechanism there to turn the bubble wands. Just a compression fitting, like a hexagonal.
Boo, 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 doo, doo, doo.
And then if we open this up, there's our motor. And we have our little air duct here. And then of course this turns as well. So this is the bit that turns. If I just put that back on, it's the right shape. There we go. So this is how it would be. Right, so there we go. That's how it would be positioned. We've got the spindle, the wands here, and then just behind there's our little duct. That blows air through this, and as this is turning, it's dunking the bottom into the little tank there, which you fill up of bubble fluid. That's all that is. It's just a reservoir, and it turns around, blows through here, and that creates your bubbles, and it just goes continuously until either batteries run out or bubble mixture runs out. So it's kind of cool. I think I found the issue. I'll just get this off. Need 2 hands for that, but this is very weak. This connection down here, it's got some corrosion. I think we saw that earlier. I think that's knackered, so I think that's why the power isn't getting in, because I've just tested here and here and I'm not seeing any voltage at all. So, and it's very loose, so I think that started to degrade. I've got batteries in, tested and working batteries. but I think that's yeah, that's given up the ghost, so we're not getting any power there. So I'll have to repair this, probably maybe solder and clean up this position here, see if we can get some voltage back on that one. But I wanted to see how this works, so let's just pop this off again. There we go. And let's open this up. You can see there is some crud. We've got some rusty bits and pieces in here, but I'm going to open this casing up and we'll have a look inside. Right, there we go. This is inside. Wow, check at this. There we go. So it is as we expected. We've got some cogs here. So that one just off here on this outer casing is our spindle. So that turns that, and that's driven from, because that went into, just pokes into there, doesn't it? So that's our spindle there. That connects onto here, and that's turning. So that's like a step down, because when we turn this one, we're getting a lot of speed on here, but a very slow speed on here. And the motor at the same time is driving this fan. Oh, that is crusty. That's very stiff, but there's our fan. It's got a rudimentary turbine. There we go. It creates a, what does it kind of do? Yeah, it's got like a little compartment in here. So it's contained in there. I presume it turns that way, and the air is blown through this channel, which of course goes through here, and then that's out the spout. So it probably creates quite a bit of air really, just by that. That's quite cool. That turns that, and at the same time the bottom end of the motor, because it's connected at the top and the bottom, it will turn these cogs. It seems to be out of position at the minute because that's not touching those. It's just very gently, barely touching those. Yeah, it is just barely touching. And of course that will step down to a slower speed to turn this one here, which is on the end of that spindle. So that just goes onto there. So yeah, that would be on here. That's on the outer side. That cog, that connects into here. That connects onto there, and that's a slower speed because it's geared down from this motor, because that motor's going to be spinning pretty quickly to get this fan creating enough air, so it has to step it down through the cogs and turns it in a lot slower motion. But so it's quite a bit in there really. I mean, it was £5, so you know, it's a fair bit of work gone into that. But I think I've got to do something on here because this is super crusty. Not getting any voltage off this one at all. It's super weak. It's on the point of just breaking. But yeah, it's kind of cool to see what was inside. Right, there we go. There's our fan. The motor is crusty. It's got rust. But there's the turbine. That's quite neat, isn't it? Designed just to produce enough airflow to push through the vent there, that duct, and then blow the bubbles. Quite neat. And this is the reservoir that holds the fluid. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to that, but it's quite nice and neat. So there we go. That's the teardown of the Bubble-tastic bubble machine. What do you think, Abs? Should we get a replacement?
Yeah, one more.
One more?
I put it together.
Did you enjoy? Oh, you fixed it. All right, okay. Well done. Thanks for watching. Can you say thanks for watching?
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.